Welcome back to Mario Sunshine without the default nozzle. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, I highly recommend checking it out first, since this video is a direct follow-up. Last time we managed to get 97 out of 120 shines, and today we're going to see how many times you have to use the default nozzle in order to collect all 120. What counts as a use? Any press of the R button while the default nozzle is equipped. This means that one consistent stream of water can be sprayed in one single use, so this is about as fair as I can be. The hardest parts of the challenge are over, but that doesn't mean there aren't still things to talk about. Let's return to each level we didn't finish and wrap them up, starting with Pinna Park. I started with this level since I really wanted to have Yoshi unlocked. Episode 1 requires exactly 4 uses of the default nozzle since it takes exactly 4 hits to defeat Mecha Bowser. This isn't too difficult, but you have no way of defending yourself from these bullet bills, so don't screw around too long. I thought I'd have more to say about the first impossible shine, but no, it's pretty easy. Episode 2 and its secret shine are a piece of cake, and the same goes for the 100 coin shine. I tried to get this shine in episode 1 to see if I could add to the total without breaking the rules, but sadly there just aren't enough coins in the episode. I only managed to get around 60 from both the beach and the park itself. Episode 4 finally unlocks Yoshi and has nothing to talk about aside from that, and episode 5 is simple as usual. Episode 6 reminded me that I suck at this game, and episode 7 was another annoying Shadow Mario chase. After getting episode 6 secret shine and the last of the blue coins, all that was left was roller coaster balloons. Oh dear. I promise this is the last time I'm gonna say this, but I am not doing this. I didn't even get the shine on my first attempt where I played normally, so there's no way in hell I'm finding the true minimum. I reached out to the Mario Sunshine speedrunning community, but I got nothing. So the best I can do is show you this amazing task by... Janooby-dooby-dooby. They collect the shine with only 11 rockets, but I'm not sure if that's the bare minimum. You may think that a tool-assisted speed run would obviously use the least amount of required rockets, but I don't think so. These rockets are being fired as soon as possible, but waiting around would likely help get better angles and string more balloons together at once. Looking at this level, I'm going to say that 9 rockets are required. I'm sure the actual minimum is even lower, but I have no way to prove it, and I highly doubt you need more than 9 shots here. So in total, Pinna Park takes approximately 13 default nozzle uses to finish in full. That's a lot, but on the bright side, I don't suspect there are going to be too many more uses after this, so let's keep going. Bianco Hills Episode 5 requires 1 use of the default nozzle, bringing the total to 14, but most of the level is normal after that. This includes Episode 6 and its secret shine, Episode 8, and all 30 blue coins now that we have Yoshi to help. There was another blue bird to kill though. Adding them all up, we have a grand total of 11 birds required to 100% Mario Sunshine. Maybe just like 5 or so would have been plenty. I could have seen Gelato Beach standing out as the only level with green and blue birds in it, but the gold birds and the 1 red bird can stay where they are. That would have been nice. The final Shadow Mario chase was an absolute breeze. By this point in the challenge, I've gotten pretty good at spraying him. But with that episode complete, Corona Mountain is unlocked, and after some flooded plaza shenanigans for no reason, I jumped inside and began the final difficult part of the run. The infamous boat requires the default nozzle, but there's actually at least 3 other ways for us to get across. The first 2 ways are insanely difficult. One-sided wall jumping across the gap and using these pillars and the backwards hover nozzle. The latter is really annoying, and I don't even know if the former has been done by a human, it's so hard. Lucky for me, the third method is much easier. I had to take damage to this flaming fish and slip under the lava. Mario gets invincibility frames when hit by something, and if invincible, the lava doesn't kill Mario. This allows him to swim under the whole level, but there's another issue: air. We run out of air long before reaching the other side, and rising to the surface obviously triggers the death animation. To solve this issue, we simply have to wait until Mario takes damage from losing air. Once this happens, Mario will gain even more invincibility frames, and we can use that to rise to the surface without dying. Doing this one more time at the end allows us to jump out onto the final platform, but now we have to get 9 blue coins surrounding us. This is annoying but manageable. Just jump out to them and hover backwards for the closest ones and die over and over again to get the rest of them. This does mean doing the glitch like 5 times in a row, but it's not too hard once you get the hang of it, so it wasn't too bad. Only took about a half hour, and after that I kicked Bowser's ass and went back to clean up the rest of the levels. Rico Harbor and Gelato Beach just had 1 thing to eat with Yoshi each, and Serena Beach and Noki Bay are already done. That means all we have left is Pianta Village. Yoshi eats the 2 beehives and the blue butterflies for 3 blue coins, but the remaining 2 blue coins are also easy now that we have Yoshi. Yoshi's juice is functionally just a recolored version of the default nozzle in terms of control, so all we have to do is spray the moon from the golden mushroom to clean off the M under the village, and our final 2 coins are ours. Unfortunately, Yoshi isn't available in any daytime missions, meaning the final secret shine does require 1 more use of the default nozzle, bringing our grand total to 15. I turned in the remaining blue coins and flipped Bowser's tub 1 more time to finish off the challenge. So where does that leave the no default nozzle run? 97 shines can be collected without ever using it once, and at most, 15 uses are required to 100% the game. The craziest part is that all but 2 of these uses are because of the roller coaster, and if you don't count attachments for Fludd, points and bottle rockets, the one and only required use of the default nozzle is collecting this secret shine in Pianta Village by spraying the sun. That is insanely low compared to what I expected. I'm sure that if someone with a lot of technical skill and speedrun knowledge attempted this challenge, that number would be dropped even more. So if any savvy Sunshine players see this video, feel free to let me know what else can be done. Thank you so much for watching this series. I hope to see you in the next video because I have something big planned. I think most challenge runs worth attempting have been taken, at least for games I'm familiar with, so instead of putting my head down and giving up, I think it's time someone tried something unique. I want to completely flip the challenge run genre of YouTube on its head, and I think I know just the way to do it. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. I'll see you next time.